Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Geneva. I'm Alex Beaulieu.
And I'm Quinn Kennedy. In today's show, we'll introduce you to our new superintendent and tell you about the changes he is proposing that might affect you. All that and so much more because GTV News starts right now.
Here are your morning announcements for Thursday, February 23rd, 2023.
The student government is meeting today at 6:30 at City Hall. This is to make up for the meeting that was canceled last week.
The government is the only one making big decisions.
That's right, we have a newly appointed District 304 superintendent whose decisions will affect all of us.
GTV Rebecca Spadano sat down with him to tell us what he has planned. Rebecca?
Thanks. I'm joined here with Dr. Andy Barrett, so congratulations on your new position.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited about the job and really excited to be here at GTV.
Yes, thank you for coming. So I know that you've been with the District 304 for a long time. You were my elementary school
That's right, back in the day at Mill Creek.
And then you've worked your way up. So what made you decide to go for the superintendent position?
Yeah, that's a great question. I just think that having had the opportunity to be in this district as long as I have, see all the great things that teachers and kids are doing, and you know, I've gotten to work my way up, and I really thought that, hey, I can contribute in that role and help maybe push us even greater than we've already been. And so having had that opportunity, I just thought, let's go do this and try to take that next step.
Awesome, yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Then, so what is something that you're planning to do in this new position that students should care about?
Yeah, I think, you know, we always talk from the district office perspective about our district vision. And I know that sometimes for our students that might seem kind of like an abstract thing, and maybe, does that really affect me? But I really think our district vision does affect our kids because it impacts and influences the programs that we have, the curriculum that we use, how we teach, our beliefs about how we're instructing kids. And so, like you and I were talking about before this started, a program like this exists because of our district vision. The courses that kids take and the way those courses are structured exist because of our district vision. And so I want to really focus on that and make sure that we're engaging our students really in exciting and innovative ways. I think GTV is a great example of that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the last superintendent obviously had some tough things to handle with the pandemic and budgeting and everything.
Yeah.
So kind of what was one thing, if you had one criticism of the past of how things were handled that you would like to do differently or you would change, what would that be?
Yeah, I don't think that criticism is the right thing. I think what I would say is we've gone through hard times. We're going to go through more hard times. And what you've got to do is both learn from those hard times to help you be better. And so you're right, we've had some tough stuff recently, especially going through the pandemic. And I think one of the things I've talked about in kind of the lead up to this is really just to focus on working together in our relationships with each other, because how we can connect and how I can connect with teachers and students and the community, when we have the opportunity to kind of build those relationships, then when the tough stuff comes, we'll be better positioned to tackle this tough stuff together. So, you know, I would say we got to learn from those, and let's make sure we're, you know, having positive and building positive relationships so we can all be rowing in the same direction when those tough things come.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. And now back to the desk.
Thanks, Becca. Now for some quick sports news. The girls' basketball team has a game against Lake Park tonight. There's a fan bus leaving Diagonal at 6 p.m. They had a huge win against Lake Park on Tuesday. The final score was 78-40 in that sectional game. Go out and support your Lady Vikes.
The boys varsity basketball team will be pulled off a nail biter against Naperville Central with a score of 49-38. The boys will be playing Glenbard West tomorrow in the contest gym for their second playoff game. Show up and get loud.
We'll have a full wrap-up of sports with a look at spring tryouts in tomorrow's Sports Year Report. Just get your physical into the athletic office as soon as possible. Taking a look at today's weather, we have a high of 41 degrees and a low of 16 degrees.
And tomorrow we'll have a high of 28 degrees and a low of 23 degrees.
Here's 3 to know before we go. There will be an international trivia competition today after school in the cafeteria. It's for foreign language and international club students, but anyone who wants to try their hand is welcome.
Gamers Club is canceled for tonight, and their next meeting will be on Thursday, March 2nd.
And any juniors or sophomores interested in applying for the National English Honor Society, applications are now available in A100 or the main office.
That's all the news we have today for you. I'm Alex Beaulieu.
And I'm Quinn Kennedy. Have a thankful Thursday, Geneva.